New details in this story we broke for you last night at 11. Passengers forced to evacuate their plane are now riding buses to St. Pete Clearwater Airport. Their Allegiant Air flight out of Cedar Rapids, Iowa, had to make an emergency landing at the Albany, Georgia airport. Laura Harris spoke with one of the passengers by phone this morning and joins us now with the very latest. Must have been a scary experience for those passengers, Laura.
That's for sure, Danny. You would think that it was a bunch of chaos up in the air. I spoke with that passenger around 3 o'clock this morning. She says everything was surprisingly calm as they were trying to figure out exactly what was going on. We've got some video to show you, though, of what exactly was going on that tarmac. Those passengers trying to get off on that emergency chute, if you will, those slides that they go down. She was telling me that things were going just fine, but then it seemed like everything got slow. The plane was moving a little bit slower in the air. She wasn't sure why. She says, and then it was announced over the intercom that they would be landing about 30 minutes early in Georgia. Now, we have confirmed the pilots ordered the emergency landing after a sensor indicated there was a fire in a cargo area on that plane. The passenger I spoke with says she didn't see smoke or fire, neither did she smell anything out of the ordinary, and she says she understands things happen, but there's one thing in particular she's not happy with.
My complaint is that basically Allegiant they got us on the ground, they got us there safely, the crew did that, and then it was just like Allegiant Airline didn't exist anymore. They had some staff that, who are obviously local airport staff here, sort of handling the aftermath, but there didn't seem to be any one person in charge. And I finally asked someone, is there someone here representing Allegiant Airline? And they said no. And I said, well, where's the crew? And, they've already gone to the hotel.
Now, when I talked to Vicki, she says the buses were just leaving that Albany airport around 3 o'clock this morning. It's about a five and a half hour trip, so they should be here around 9 or 10 o'clock this morning. Now, as for that fire, the so-called fire that was on board, we're hearing from the FAA this morning there was no fire. So we're still trying to figure out exactly why that emergency landing was needed. Was it possibly just a malfunction on that airplane? Making calls right now, trying to get you some answers. We'll bring those to you coming up at 6 o'clock. For now, we are live at the St. Pete Clearwater Airport. Laura Harris, ABC Action News.